Good morning. Hey, happy Friday. I'm out again today still. Sorry about that. I'll be back next week. Today in class, you're going to be doing a review activity of sorts. It's another digital breakout that I created, and it's going to help you hopefully identify real quick whether or not you know your moon phases and eclipses and what areas you still need to brush up on before your quiz next week. So what you're going to do, you'll hop on to our homepage. First of all, I looked, a bunch of you still need to complete your exit ticket over eclipses from yesterday. A lot of you still did not have that done. So do that at the very beginning of class, please. That was worth, I believe, 8 points. And then after that point, you can work with a partner on your breakout, and you're going to come in here to lab time, and it'll bring you to the module that says moon phases and eclipses breakout. And then you have to do these in order. And here's kind of the basis of what this activity is about. It says, save the solar system. Help, an evil scientist has discovered a way to remove the Earth's magnetic field. Without a magnetic field, the moon will go out of orbit, and in 40 minutes it's scheduled to crash into the Earth, ending life as we know it. Dun, dun, dun. We have found the evil scientist device, but we need to open the 5 locks that contain it and stop the evil scientist program to save our Earth and the solar system. Okay, and so that's kind of the intro, the scenario. And you click on next. The first task deals with identifying the moon phase pictures and the names. So on this one, you have to know what the moon phases look like. You'll match those up. After that point, you're going to you have to get at least, I believe, on that one, you have to get at least a 7 out of 8 to allow you to move on. The second one deals with the moon's location, as far as where it's at in its orbit to cause those different moon phases. Okay, and again, when you finish, check the ones you missed. On that one, you need at least, I believe that's a 7 out of 8 as well. Yeah. Task 3 has some of the eclipse diagrams. And on this one, there's 2 diagrams, and you can zoom in on it if you need to. But there are different numbers labeled, and you have to identify like where the umbra, the penumbra, and then which one's a solar eclipse and which one's a lunar eclipse. That's what the lab was this week. Task number 4 is identifying what the pictures look like of the eclipses. So you have to know, is this a lunar or solar eclipse? Lunar or solar eclipse. And then you have to know when they occur. So like, does it happen during a new moon or when there's a full moon? And then the last one says the correct order for each eclipse would be sun, moon, earth, or sun, earth, moon. Again, when you're done, submit it. And then the last task, there's a key vocab Quizlet practice page. It has 6 vocabulary words. It's like umbra, penumbra, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, and then I'm forgetting something. Oh, phases and something else. And then task 5 is a vocab check. Here they are. Okay, and you're going to use these words within the task. You have to type these in. And I wrote them up here so that you need to spell them correctly for it to allow you to unlock that one. And then that's your last task. And then once you have done those, check the feedback from them, and they'll give you different clues along the way. And then your last page you go to deals with the moon phase and eclipse code locks. There's a 4-letter word lock, a date lock, a 3-digit number lock, an 8-letter word lock, a 2-digit number lock, and then when you hit next, if these are all unlocked, it'll take you to a screen, and it has some different pictures on it letting you know that you finished and you completed. So that's what you're working on today. Monday, if a ton of people aren't finished, not so much with this part, but with the individual tasks, I can give you maybe the first 5 or 10 minutes just to wrap stuff up of the review part. And then we're going to spend some time learning about tides. That's the last part to this quiz material. So we've got moon phases, eclipses, and then tides are the last part. And that's not real in-depth, so we'll get that taken care of. So that's what you're working on today. Be good for Mrs. Farmer. She's got my number. She's my aunt, so be good, and we will see you Monday.